building a brighter future. Theme: Build for Future. The gathering will bring together alumni from 2002 to 2024, distinguished government stakeholders, and representatives from non-governmental organizations. It will be a unique opportunity to reconnect, reminisce, and most importantly, give back to our beloved school. Why attend? This event will serve as a platform to mobilize resources to support two significant projects: a girls' dormitory to provide safe and comfortable accommodation for our female students, Joseph Lago Alumni Hall, to create a dedicated space for school conferences, assemblies, and community events. Under the leadership of Mr. Akwe Michael Bior, Chair, Mr. Talib Bashir, our Deputy Chair, and Mr. Manyun Mayan, Secretary General. The FULA Alumni Network will ensure that this event brings lasting change to the school community. Join us. Come and be part of this transformative journey. Let's unite and build for future, because your support will shape the next generation of leaders. Save the date, November 5th, 2025. Location: FULA Senior Secondary School, Nimuli, Eastern Equatoria State. All alumni and community members are welcome. For more information, call +2 1192 343 2806 +2 1192 466662 68 +2 1192 864 2304. Don't miss out. Your presence will make a difference. Attention.
Driving in demanding environments can make your engine work harder, adding stress to all the internal components, making them wear out more quickly. Engine combustion produces ash and other deposits that can form a sludge, blocking vital oilways and restricting oil flow throughout your engine. ADNOC Voyager is specially formulated to guard against sludge buildup by cleaning your engine. ADNOC Voyager is certified by major car manufacturers and is engineered for optimum performance, ensuring maximum protection throughout the life of your engine. ADNOC Voyager. Drive with confidence.
In the beautiful Juba, there is a courtyard restaurant from the east. The courtyard is a treasure of traditional Chinese architecture, carrying a deep cultural heritage and family emotions. The courtyard inherits the family warmth and cultural memory of thousands of years. Walk into the courtyard and feel the charm of Chinese culture. The courtyard is deep and delicious. Come to the courtyard restaurant and meet a date between taste buds and nature. The decoration of the restaurant is unique, creating a unique atmosphere. Are you still worried about finding delicious?
إدارة المحاسبة المالية بالمؤسسات الحكومية تناقش إعداد مشروع الميزانية العامة. الشرطة المجتمعية تخرج أكثر من 50 متدربا بمدينة يامبيو. وحاكم ولاية الجنجل يوقع مذكرة تفاهم مع جامعة إثيوبيا. أيها السيدات والسادة، السلام عليكم. إلى تفصيلات النشرة يوافيكم بها دينغ لولداو. أوضح مولانا ويغ مامير كوال وزير العدل والشؤون الدستورية أن دستور الانتقال لجنوب السودان للعام 2011 المعدل منح الحقوق والواجبات الأساسية للإنسان بجنوب السودان. جاء ذلك خلال مخاطبته فاتحة أعمال ورشة العمل حول آليات وواجبات حقوق الإنسان التي نظمتها وزارة العدل والشؤون الدستورية بالتعاون مع بعثة الأمم المتحدة، فيما أكدت إليزابيث هانيس كبيرة في حقوق الإنسان ببعث الأمم المتحدة التزام المنظمة الدولية بدعم وزارة العدل على الصعيد التي تصب في القوانين.
Provision of Chapter 2 of the Constitution 2014 and so forth, articulate the Bill of Rights, which include civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights. The ministry will recognize the critical role to play, and thus we are committed to the following actions in 2025 to 2026.
UNMISS Human Rights Division is once again privileged to collaborate with you and affirms its commitments to continue providing technical support and assistance to realize the impact of international mechanisms on protection and promotion.
التقى وزير الحياة البرية والسياحة رزق زكريا حسن بمكتبه أمس الخميس برئيس إدارية البيبور الكبرى بيتر غوزولو، وتباحث الجانبان سبل تعزيز وتطوير قطاع الحياة البرية بإدارية البيبور. وقال وزير حماية الحياة البرية رزق زكريا حسن إن اللقاء تناول مخاوف إدارية البيبور فيما يختص بالمنافع وإدارة مسار حجرة الحياة البرية، متعهدا بالعمل على مخاطبة تلك المخاوف. من ناحيته أشار رئيس إدارية البيبور الكبرى بيتر غوزولو إلى أن اللقاء ركز على علاقة شبكة الحظائر الإفريقية بالمجتمع المحلي والسلطات الإدارية.
Share with them the aspects of how to resolve those challenges, and also the second aspects we share with him about the partnership between the National Ministry and African parks who are on the ground there. They are mandated to act to complement the role of the ministry on the ground, and that role necessitates them also to cooperate with the communities, because the communities are part and parcel of the conservations. Those few areas we have resolved that we should be address them soon.
African Park in the area, and to see the ways how African Park can operate in Greater Bivor, and to harmonize the activities that we see in Greater Bivor with the minister, to see that African Park is working comfortably with the law of South Sudan. We also discuss how we can try to improve the wildlife conservation service in Greater Bivor and other areas. We also discuss the relationship between the African Park and communities in Greater Bivor, especially Jebel Buma County, where the African Park is based. We also touch things to do with the movement of African Park in the area, because there are some local communities who are a little bit not happy about the movement of African Park to some sensitive areas.
باحث دكتور جوزيف غاين أكيج وزير الشباب والرياضة بمكتبه مع كريستوفر مدير الخطري لمنظمة أنقذ الأطفال السبل الكفيلة بترقية وتطوير قطاعي الشباب والأطفال عبر بوابة الرياضة، حيث أمن الجانبان على ضرورة الاهتمام الصحي والنمط نحو من خلال النجاح الأسلوب الرياضي في البلاد.
The meeting was to share, identify ways of working together as a ministry that focuses on youth and young people. We talked about our priorities, especially in sports, youth empowerment by way of skills development, and civic education, so that we have peace and harmony among our people. These are programs that align with the broader vision of Save the Children in terms of its engagement with youth and young people. So we agreed that we will take this discussion forward by way of signing an MOU to identify ways of working and supporting youth and young people across South Sudan.
Who are doing massive things in sports, in entrepreneurship, in culture, and who have a desire to live in peace and in harmony. Save the Children is grateful of the support of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and we are pleased to be working on an agreement, an MOU, with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and we look forward to further engagements to support the children.
المشاهدون الكرام، إلى فاصل قصير ثم نعود مجددا. أهلا بكم. اجتمع مسؤولو المحاسبة بمختلف المؤسسات في جوبا لمناقشة برنامج إعداد مشروع ميزانية للسنة المالية 2026-25 بهدف تعزيز الانتعاش الاقتصادي من خلال تحقيق والاستقرار الاقتصادي وتحسين سبل العيش في البلاد. المزيد في التقرير التالي.
مع تقدم إعداد ميزانية 2025-2026 تعد التحديات متعددة تشمل عدم الاستقرار الاقتصادي من بين قضايا أخرى، والتي تتصدر برنامجا يستغرق 3 أيام، مع التركيز على تعميق جهود التعاون لتحسين اقتصاد البلاد، والأهم من ذلك إعطاء الأولوية لسداد الرواتب في الوقت المناسب.
We do recognize that MDS, including Minister of Finance, are not able to pay salaries on time, largely because of cash crunch in the bank. We do recognize that. I would like to re-emphasize to my colleagues, the accounting officers, that you are not alone in that. We do recognize that we are working with the Bank of South Sudan, to ensure that we address the challenges that you are facing.
في تصريحاته في بداية برنامج الميزانية، قال نائب وزير المالية والتخطيط بيك جورج أنياك إن الهدف الأساسي من عقد ورشة العمل هو تزويد مسؤولي المحاسبة وموظفي الميزانية الفنيين بالمهارات والأدوات اللازمة لإعداد وتقديم تقريبات ميزانية موثوقة ودقيقة إلى وزارة المالية، وهي خطوة أساسية يعتقد أنها ستساعد في تشكيل الميزانية القومية وضمان التوافق مع الأهداف المالية.
The Minister of Finance and Planning is committed to rolling out the budget costing workshop to all MDAs, and this tool decentralized financial planning functions, supports consistency in budgeting and ensures alignment with the pre-balance system.
وأعرب المدير العام لسياسة الميزانية والإيرادات بول يور عن الظروف المحيطة بتأجيل الميزانية القومية التي كان من المفترض إقرارها في الأول من يوليو 2025، لكنه أعرب عن التزام الفريق بإكمال عملية ميزانية 2025-2026 بمجرد إعادة فتح المجلس التشريعي الانتقالي بعد العطلة.
As usual, we have delayed a little bit this year. Our budget is supposed to be passed on the 1st of July, which is some days now. This is an endeavor. We are trying our best to be within the Constitution, to meet the requirement of the Constitution, to meet the requirement of Public Financial Management and Accountability Act, but due to some circumstances, unfortunately, it was not as I promised during one of the workshops we had last month that this year budget is going to be passed as per the law. With that, we will continue to improve on doing the best we could do for our people and for the country we all love dearly.
وسلط كل من نائب مدير مشروع إدارة المالية العامة وتمكين المؤسسات ليتيو كيفن وبول جيتونجا ممثل لمجموعة البنك الدولي على أهمية المساءلة لضمان التوزيع المتساوي للخدمات لشعب جنوب السودان.
Consolidate technical capacities and provide a culture of physical discipline and strategic budgeting. It aligns closely with the PFM project's broader ambition to modernize budget planning processes, improve expenditure management, and embed accountability to ensure that all the citizens within South Sudan they achieve equitable distributions in all the resources that they support.
From the World Bank's perspective, we see three areas where effective budget preparation by MDAs is essential. The first one is strategic alignment. Budgets must reflect the government long-term development agenda. That is the National Development Plan, Revitalized National Development Strategy, and so on. So that's the first one. But also, the second area is credibility and realism. MDAs must base their submission on accurate costing, realistic revenue forecast, and clear prioritization. Then the third one is transparency and accountability. A well-prepared budget sets the stage for better oversight, citizen trust.
شارك المفتش العام للشرطة الفريق أول أبراهام مانيواد بيتر برفقة مساعد المفتش للتنمية الموارد البشرية والمدير العام للجنسية والهجرة والجنسية ومدير التوجيه المعنوي والعلاقات العامة في اجتماع الثلاثية الذي نظمته السفارة الصينية يوم الخميس. وركز الاجتماع على التعاون والتنسيق في العمل. وسلط السفير الصيني لدى جنوب السودان ما شانغ الضوء على عدد من إنجازات ومساهمات الحكومة الصينية في عملية تنمية البلاد. وأشاد المفتش العام للشرطة الجنرال أبراهام مانيواد بيتر بحكومة وشعب الصين على دعمهم المستمر لشعب وحكومة جنوب السودان.
If South Sudanese government institutions could offer more support and assistance in the following aspects. One, to achieve precise communication of policy alignment, please actively conduct policy advocacy and interpretation to Chinese citizens in South Sudan and keep policies and laws as sustainable and transparent as possible. Two, to ensure all-round protection for Chinese citizens and enterprises. Please take effective measures, safeguard their safety and legitimate rights, create a friendly environment for the investment and business of Chinese enterprises, and provide preferential policy support for these enterprises. Three, to accomplish an efficient upgrade of emergency response capacity. Please keep smooth contact with all parties at the meeting. Attach importance to to information sharing in case of emergency and deliver a timely consular notice to the Chinese embassy in cases involving Chinese citizens.
On behalf of South Sudan National Police Service, to recognize good diplomatic relationship between the two countries, as well as acknowledging the role it played in production of oil, provision of essential infrastructures such as hospital, humanitarian assistance, and capacity building of South Sudan. The National Police Service in process of uplifting their professional skills for quality service delivery to our community. The protection of Chinese investment and business enterprises is the sole responsibility of the government of the Republic of South Sudan through law enforcement and security agencies. In addition, this shall also be facilitated.
ألقت شرطة المباحث الجنائية القبض على 4 مشتبهين في عملية الاغتصاب الجماعي لفتاة بمنطقة قنبة الشركات في 19 من الشهر الحالي، وبحسب الناطق الرسمي لشرطة جنوب السودان اللواء ماندي جيمس إنيكا فإن الفتاة تمت اغتصابها من قبل 8 من العصابات. وأضاف قائلا:
Major General James Mande Noka, spokesman of South Sudan National Police Service. I am making this statement in the General Headquarters of CID and Crime Prevention here at Aisinima, Juba, South Sudan. The general security situation, according to police report in the country, is relatively calm and stable. However, there are few criminal instances which occur in some few states, and the police take action. Among these instances which happened is a rape case which took place in Rajaf Payam, Juba County, Central Equatorial State. On 19th June 2025, at around 5 p.m., a girl of 19 years old was raped by 8 suspected criminals in an unknown location in Shirkat Gumba near Kodoru Stream. They took this girl there by force to an empty room and raped her there for a number of hours. After finishing their criminal act, they released the girl. The girl returned home and did not report the incident to her parents. Fortunately or unfortunately, yesterday, Wednesday, 2025 June, one of the suspects released a video of their activity in the social media. This video has been very unfortunate and very disturbing, and is of great concern. People began to identify the girl, and through scrutiny, she was known to be a girl from a known family. So the people report the case to the family, and the parents opened a case in Gumba police station. And the police started thorough investigation. A support force was sent by AIGP for CID and crimes, Lieutenant General Konnum. He sent the additional force to Gumba to support the police there in apprehending these criminals. The operation has been very successful, whereby 4 suspects among the 8 have been arrested, and they are here now in the police custody. They've confessed, they've said that yes, indeed, they are the one who committed that offense with their colleagues who are not yet apprehended. The police investigation is in progress, and after the completion of the investigation, the suspects will be presented before the court of law to face justice. Well, the victim has been taken to the hospital to receive medical treatment. The Honorable Inspector General of Police, General Abraham Manyang Peter, congratulated the police of Gumba and CID for promptly arresting these criminals. The IGP directed that the remaining criminals must immediately be arrested and to face the same fate with their colleagues. South Sudan National Police Service is committed to its mandate to prevent and combat crimes, to protect life and property, to enforce and uphold the law. South Sudan National Police Service is appealing to the public to cooperate with the police and other security organs in preventing and combating crimes. What is expected from the public is to cooperate with the police and other security organs by giving information relating to the criminal activities and to the criminals. As the rest of the 4 of the criminals are still at large, we ask the public to cooperate with the police in Gumbo to apprehend these criminals. Finally, I want to assure the public that the security situation is under control.
ترأس حاكم ولاية الاستواء الوسطى الفريق رابي مجان اجتماع حكومة الولاية يوم الخميس مستعرضا أولوياته الرامية على تعزيز الحكم الرشيد والتنمية الاجتماعية والاقتصادية. وفي تصريح عقب الاجتماع قال جاكوب ليغو وزير الإعلام بالإنابة إن الاجتماع ركز على تعريف الحاكم على أعضاء حكومة الولاية مستعرضا أهمية توجيهات الحاكم لجميع المؤسسات الحكومية بالابتعاد عن أنشطة الفساد.
The governor of Central Equatoria State held an interactive meeting with the cabinet of Central Equatoria State. During the interaction, the governor was able to outline his key policy priorities as he assumed his position as the governor of Central Equatoria State. Top on these priorities are the issue of peace, security, and unity in Central Equatoria State. The governor explained to the cabinet his priorities in solving issues of peace and stability in the state and the issue of unity among the people and the government of Central Equatoria State. He also outlined the issue of social economic development, where he reiterated his readiness to work with.
بالتعاون مع بعثة الأمم المتحدة في البلاد نظم المجلس التشريعي القومي الانتقالي ورشة تدريبية لأعضاء المجلس بولاية شمال بحر الغزال، وتهدف الورشة إلى بناء قدرات في مجال وضع وصياغة الميزانية العامة وإدارة المال العامة.
Knowledge that we will gain from this workshop, because we are approaching July and we are supposed to start our fiscal year. And up to now, we still don't have a budget placed. So with this workshop, I know some of the things, some of the difficulties will be addressed and will be guided by this gifted team that came from Cuba.
It is a great things that are done because since we came here in 2022, we have not conducted any training on financial law, especially budget process in the assembly. We are really appreciating this coming workshop we are in. And I hope that we are going to benefit from it, and it is going to help us, the knowledge that we are going to get here.
Like here, the budget making process, oversight role, the state legislative assembly, working relation between the Minister of Finance and the state. We will be here around the 3-day workshop with the assistance of our partners, UNDP and daily consultancy. We are happy to be part of that state. We are very thankful.
وقع الدكتور رياق غاي كوغ حاكم ولاية جنغولي على مذكرة تفاهم مع إدارة جامعة دير تابور الإثيوبية يقضي بتخصيص منح دراسية سنوية لأبناء الولاية الناجحين في امتحانات الشهادة الثانوية لجنوب السودان. وأكد كوك في حديث للSSBC إن مذكرة التفاهم الموقعة بين الجانبان من شأنها تقديم الخدمات التعليمية للمنطقة.
Today we have concluded our discussion by agreeing on offering 100 positions in Debre Tabor University for the sons and daughters of Jongole State. We have completed Senior 4. This is a historic agreement, MOU, and to us we have known the depths of relationship between our two people, the people of Ethiopia and the people of South Sudan. They have been living as one people in two countries. And we all know the role played by successive Ethiopian governments in supporting the cause of South Sudan until when we attain our independence. We are grateful to Ethiopia and to the people of Ethiopia. And
today we have signed this historical signing of memorandum of understanding to collaborate in education, particularly then research and community development further. So we are sure that we will work strongly for the fruitful achievement of this memorandum of understanding. I hope and we hope we will make it different.
أكمل أكثر من 50 من أعضاء مجتمع يامبيو الدورة التدريبية حول الشرطة المجتمعية لتعزيز الأمن المحلي والتضامن بين المدنيين والقوات النظامية عبر المبادرة التي نظمتها حكومة ولاية غرب الاستوائية وبعث الأمم المتحدة بالولاية. وأشاد دانيال بادغبو رمباسا حاكم الولاية بالإنابة بجهود أعضاء المجتمع في المشاركة بفعالية في الدورة التدريبية. وقال سيبيرينو موريس وزير الحكم المحلي إن التدريب الخطوة مهم في الحفاظ على أمن المجتمع عبر العمل الجماعي والتعاون المستمر بين الحكومة والقيادات المحلية. وقال ممثل بعثة الأمم المتحدة بالولاية إيمانويل دوكداني إن الورشة التدريبية ركزت على تقوية أنظمة الإنذار المبكر وتحسين الاستجابة للمحددات.
We cannot have the peace if we don't involve the communities. Because Umejirmin women win among the community. Salatin Barov Mahalmon again for because there is no chief or headman who will not know Demuniaja Fila Bitai Bile, Demuniaja Fila Bitai Fizamande, Demunu Bed Bitao Fibede Nasmunu Fog, Unasal Gadi Fibede Denasmunu Shikli Bitomun Cave. The community will know. Even Shabab Bitaila, Umonarf Nusiso, Barov Mujirmin Denasmunu.
وعايز تكون ده سامبل بتاع ناس شغالين العام في ناس كتير لكن في يوم ثاني كمان يجيبوا ناس سجون وباقي ناس لكن ده يجيبوا بوليس مع سلاطين مع شباب مع نسوان وناس الكي اوبينيتس عشان نقدم له كلام بتاع السلام نشتغل كيف. بعدين برضه كبير بتاعه بيكون في الناس اللي ما فكروا بيعملوا بس عملوا 30 بوليس لكن it's a continuous process بتاع سلام حكومه بينجد الناس كله بعدين.
The working relationship between the organized forces that were deployed and the community policing members on behalf of the community has played a key role in stabilizing the situation in terms of getting information of crime or some early warning information and then sharing it with.
دعا نائب حاكم ولاية عالي النيل السيد دينغ جو أنغوغ الصحفيين للعمل من أجل ترسيخ قيم السلام والوحدة بين المواطنين من خلال الصحافة. جاء ذلك بل من جانبه قال بيتر موينجو وزير الإعلام والاتصالات بولاية عالي النيل إن الورشة تهدف إلى تعزيز قدرات الصحفيين للمساهمة في نشر ثقافة السلام والتعايش السلمي بين مجتمعات الولاية. إلى ذلك أكدت دورين لوبوكا مسؤولة الإعلام بمنظمة الأمم المتحدة للعلوم والثقافة اهتمام المنظمة بتأهيل ورفع كفاءة الكوادر الإعلامية لمواكبة متطلبات المرحلة المقبلة.
ما في إعلام بدون إمكانيات، ما في إعلام بدون بنية، ما في إعلام بدون الأجهزة بتاع التطوير بتاع الإعلام، وده كله تحديات تواجهنا كولاية. فأنا داير أوصيكم نبقى الدعاء بتاع السلام، ورسالة بتاعنا تكون رسالة بتاع السلام. أنا داير أقول تكون الدعاء بتاع المسائل بيرسل الصوت بتاع المحبة بين المجتمع بتاعنا.
I would like to thank UNESCO for initiating this workshop. I have been following the project since I resumed the office. We'll also join you, and I want to assure you that we, the government of Ghana, said we will cooperate with you. We are very committed for the SSBC radio in Malakal to be open back.
So that our coming to Malakal is a study that we are launching and kicking off a project that was funded by the government of Japan through JICA. So we should be grateful also to them, to the government of Japan and JICA, that they are making this possible support to SSBC Malakal. Part of this project, our emphasis will be on upgrading or renovating the old studios for the radio. We'll also be providing equipment.
الرابطة الوطنية لكرة السلة للدور المحترفين لكرة السلة الأمريكية NBA تختار اللاعب جنوب السوداني كمان مالوش ضمن قائمة أفضل 10 لاعبين من أصل 59 لاعبا مرشحا لقائمة المحترفين بالدور الأمريكي. المزيد في تقرير التالي.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Kaman Malawach from Rumbek, South Sudan, the NBA Academy Africa in Senegal, and Duke University.
إنجاز عظيم يضاف لجنوب السودان للتمثيل عالميا. اللاعب كمان مالوتش يصنع تاريخا جديدا في عهده كأصغر لاعب يمنح الاختيار ضمن قائمة أفضل 10 لاعبين ضمن القائمة الأصلية المكونة من 59 لاعبا محترفا لأفضل النوادي لمحترفي كرة السلة الأمريكية NBA. كمان مالوتش له إسهامات كثيرة في وصول منتخب جنوب السودان للمشاركة في بطولة أولمبياد باريس للعام 2024 بباريس، وأيضا له لفتة كبيرة في المشاركة على مستوى القارة السمراء، حيث نجح مع زملائه لضمان مكان للتنافس بكأس إفريقيا بأنغولا التي ستجري فعالياته في شهر أغسطس نسخة العام 2025. أما من الناحية العالمية فقد أنجز كمان مالوتش مع ناديه دوكس بالولايات المتحدة لإضافة إنجاز كبير التي منحه فرصة الترشيح ليتم اختياره ضمن قائمة الاختيار للأكاديمية الأمريكية لكرة السلة محترفين NBA، مما جعله اللاعب الأعلى اختيارا في أكاديمية الدوري الأمريكي للمحترفين في أفريقيا ودوري كرة السلة الإفريقية على الإطلاق، محققا تاريخا جديدا عندما تم اختياره في المركز العاشر من قبل هيوستن روكس، أيضا ليتم تداوله مع نادي فينيكس سانز. وعبر كمان عن سعادته لما أنجزه خلال مسيرته الكروية ليكون لاعبا محترفا عالميا وفخرا لجنوب السودان.
دور والدرجة
SSBC.
Seen in years walk down that aisle, and it wasn't those two players that intimidated him. It was that seeing his mom in the stands there, and truly one of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told our Monica McNutt yesterday, Bobby, that his parents are at home and he thinks that they'll stay up a little bit past their bedtime to watch their son have this moment with NBA Commissioner.
نهاية النشرة. تقبل تحياتي دينغ لولداو مع تحايا فريق العمل. إلى اللقاء.